What's up, guys? Welcome to Mix of Six Live, episode number 13, I think it is.
Well, great job.
Lucky number 13.
There you go.
Almost caught us up to our episodes.
Oh, what are we creeping up to there? We got to be into the 20s, high 20s?
17. This will be episode 10 of season 2, so 27.
27. Nice. Well, again, welcome in. This is episode number 13 of Mix of Six Live every Wednesday night, 9 p.m.-ish. And as you can see here, I got the boys with me, Bret and Dave. Thanks for jumping in on short notice.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
We are at Central PA Pour, wherever you get your podcasts on all social media. Sub to the YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate that. We got a hell of a giveaway going on. I'm going to throw that up on the screen real quick. All you got to do is go to the YouTube channel, sub to the channel. You can find that on our link tree on any of our social media platforms. Create a post on your social media, whatever it is. We're recently on LinkedIn, got TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Wherever you find us, take a screenshot of that, sub to the YouTube channel, tag us, tag 3 buddies in it, and hit that CPP 500 hashtag. And
how's that going?
It's not. I think we got 3.
We got to get your dad to do the TikTok.
Oh, I know, right? He's
I don't even know what TikTok is. So don't
he's
ask
always
me.
on that, man. So I don't have much of an agenda for tonight, but hell, thank you guys for joining me. What have you guys been up to? I know you guys have been busy as all hell, all over town, doing all kinds of stuff. So where do we even get started? It's been a while since I had you guys on the show.
Yeah, dude, we miss having you in studio. But Dave and I, we went this past weekend over to Dover Brewing. They invited us for a brew day to see how to brew beer, since Essex Home Brew Works is ready to take that leap. So we had a good day over there.
Yeah, we did. Dave? Yeah, we did have a good day. Had good food too.
Oh my God!
We were just chatting about that. The fact that Mark had smoked some awesome thick pork chops, and they were great. I was thinking about seeing if I can get the recipe for the rub that he put on them. They were really good.
So who's hosting
beer
night this weekend? Whoever's hosting our beer night this weekend's got some competition, huh?
I'm hosting it, and guess what? You're getting chips and pretzels.
It's about on par.
That's about a bit of a letdown.
You're not even going to get a what do you call that? A charcuterie,
charcuterie board,
whatever. Yeah, you're not getting that. If you want that, tell your wife to make it, man.
Yeah.
So, Bret, you mentioned about Essex Home Brew Works taking the next step. Why don't you tell the people a little bit of detail about what's on the horizon?
Well, I mean, that's kind of how this journey all started. Our love for drinking this stuff. We've mentioned it several times on the episodes that my wife bought me that beer kit to brew beer out of a kit, and we've been doing that almost 2 years now, I think.
Yeah.
And I was ready to take it. What's that?
I said I was thinking it seems like 100, but yeah.
We haven't brewed a ton, but I was ready to take the next step where we can come up with our own recipes and do an all grain batch. So I told my wife, you looking for something for Christmas? This is what I want. I'm going to get it either way. So guess what? She went and got it. So when we recorded with Dover Brewing, which that episode comes out Saturday, that's the same day their special beer release that they did with Gift Horse. So
absolutely, stop in on Gift Horse and check that out.
Yeah, I'm not sure what their times are. I think it's 9 to 2 or something like that, 9 to 12 or 10 to 12. I don't know the times, but
Gift Horse, I think they're like noon till when people leave.
No. And I think they're making a special donation for every pint that's poured going to Heavenly Paws. So
okay, awesome.
Stop out there, support the Dover Brewing guys, Mark and Jeremy, and Jason's got a whole lot planned out there at Gift Horse with that, but so their episode goes out this weekend. So when we recorded with them, I told him about this, and he says, "We're brewing this past weekend. Why don't you guys come over, help watch us how we brew in this?" Because they have the large version of the Brewzilla.
Right.
Glad I did, because it's interesting. I think I'd have screwed another batch of beer up.
Yeah.
Hey, we all got to start somewhere.
Yeah. It's very educational going over there too, because he showed us step by step how to use the Brewzilla.
Yeah.
And in using that, there's a lot of things that are easier in using that, other than the fact of us putting a big kettle on the stove.
Right.
But it has
drinking while we're doing it.
Yeah, drinking while we're doing it, eating while we're doing it. That was one of the better. But the thing of it is it's contained and it's got its own heat, and water source is easy. You don't have to pull water from the sink and pour it in. It's a lot easier doing it with that.
Yeah, so
it's nice to have a resource available too that's experienced on the subject.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, I plan on brewing this weekend sometime. I found a recipe. Now, I think when this episode comes out, we ask him, like, they just create their own recipes from scratch, and I'm like, how the hell do you do that? I mean, what do you know about the malts, the hops, and how's it going to blend together? So it takes a lot of research, but so I stole a red Irish ale, which is going to be our first brew, and do a little bit more reading, and I found some other recipes that I liked and kind of compared and got to understand, like, okay, so these malt characters are for this style. So I did an English pale ale recipe on my own. I didn't steal it.
Nice. No, I mean, I think you're going to really enjoy that, because from what we hear, it's like everybody says you got to get away from the kits. You got to get into the all grain and really either, go down one of two alleys that you hear about, like the traditional styles and things like that, or just, straight into mixing and matching and being creative with the recipes.
And it's interesting. I mean, with Wolf Brewing, with talking to Derek that night, I mean, wow, blew me away.
Yeah.
But all that science behind what he talked about it's informational. And it's if you're going to brew on a commercial level and put out a quality product, you need to know your parts per million with your water, your pH levels, your acidity, and all that, and what minerals are in it. Because we're just been using tap water, so.
Good old Dover Borough.
Dover Borough water.
Dover Township, whatever.
So it's going to be an interesting journey. Now, Mark has also offered to come over when I brew, he said, "Do you want me to help?" I'm like, dude, I'm not going to turn any help down. I said, just don't expect an 1.5 inch thick pork chop smoked on the smoker. Dave's trying to talk me into getting the porterhouses.
Oh,
yeah, if you want me to tell you a place you can go get them, I'll send you a link. I mean,
Hey, I will cook them if somebody else buys them.
Somebody else buys them.
So that's Dover Brewing Company coming out this Saturday. Every other Saturday, we got a new episode coming out wherever you get your podcasts and on the YouTube channel. So, Dave, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl?
Well, my prediction, yeah.
That's why I asked Dave.
Well, my prediction took a limp. I missed on the Bills, and I was really surprised too. And but I had felt that Philadelphia is such a strong team, and even though San Francisco did lose their quarterbacks, I guess I have to put a plural on that. Philadelphia took them to the woodshed, in that game. And I have a feeling that they're going to do the same with Kansas City. I think that Philadelphia is going to win it. I don't think that Kansas City – he looks good, but I just feel that Philadelphia has the edge quarterback wise, team wise.
I'm with
They
you.
got a running game. Yeah.
I'm with you. Ain't that some shit about the San Francisco quarterbacks, man?
Yes.
Not only Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft, rookie. Now he's
Yeah.
got to get Tommy John surgery, tore his UCL like all the baseball players.
What's that? Is this that Purdy dude?
Yeah, Purdy tore his UCL in the first. I almost said first pitch, first passing attempt of the game.
Yeah.
And then they had Josh Johnson. He's
Yeah.
a 15-year vet. He's played for about 13 teams on like 7 practice squads and shit like that.
Where was Jimmy G?
Jimmy G got hurt and started off with the rookie quarterback or rookie shit. I can't remember. Trey Lance. They traded three first-round picks for him. He got hurt, broke his ankle in September. Jimmy Garoppolo stepped in, per usual. He got injured as well. Last pick in the draft, Brock Purdy steps in and just does really well for 2 months. But yeah, everyone's interested to see how he does. And then first drive of the game, tears his UCL. And then Josh Johnson comes in the second or third quarter, gets a concussion.
Yeah.
Purdy can't throw the damn ball, so he's taking snaps. They're down by 20 plus at this stage.
Yeah.
He can't throw the ball. He's just taking the snap, turning around, handing it off, running the ball, and you know what's going to happen. They tried a couple trick plays, and Purdy tried to throw the ball, and it went like 3 yards, but now he
Well, he's done for almost 2 years then.
but he'll definitely miss next season. No
Yeah.
doubt about it. I mean, I don't know what the recovery is like compared to a baseball pitcher, but I mean, nowadays, Tommy John, for baseball at least, it's about a calendar year.
Season and a
Till
half.
you're-
at least. It's a season.
Yeah, it's a season and a half, depending on when you get injured and what you're really expecting. You're not going to ramp up to full go and be expected
You were
to.
mentioning the Bills there, Dave. We were sitting down there recording with Mark and Jeremy, and Kevin had it on the phone, and I just happened to peek over. I think a lot of people missed on the Bills.
Yeah.
I
From
did
what
as well,
hear, I
honestly.
don't watch a lot of it, but what I heard is the Bills don't really have a running game. It's all Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I think a lot of things went wrong. I mean, Allen is as flashy a quarterback as they come, but he just didn't make the big plays. He kind of was just whip the ball 60 yards down the field in the air, and he kind of wasn't as methodical as maybe Burrow or Mahomes or Hurts has
And
been.
they weren't. And the other thing is that they sort of like were put out of their game plan immediately, because Cincinnati just kind of like went out there and just showed them, and they just went straight down the field. They didn't stop them. They didn't do anything. They went straight down the field and got a touchdown.
Yep.
And now the Bills they're behind already in the game, and they have to play catch up football in that weather. That hurt them also, is the fact that they're playing catch up football in that weather. So, but I thought
Yep.
they did. But yeah.
I picked him as well. I mean, it just felt like such a feel good story after the unfortunate injury a couple weeks ago. But yeah, they met their match on that one. So now we got the Eagles and the Chiefs and.
All right, Chiefs.
Yeah.
In 8 days or so, 9 days, and that'll be a very good game from everything I'm seeing. I'm with you, Dave. I think the Birds pull it out.
Yeah. You think?
I saw a funny meme today, and who was the quarterback? Carson Wentz.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
I saw a meme that said both of Carson Wentz's backups have taken the Eagles to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
And he's on his second job since then. He'll probably be looking for a third if he's got any takers next year.
Yeah.
I can't see that happening.
I mean, we did come home on Sunday from the Dover Brewing, and Sally actually had the football game on. I couldn't believe it. So we sat here and watched the Chiefs because her friend is the head trainer for Andy Reid.
Right.
Yeah.
Watched that game and watched what's his name, Mahomes, get hurt.
Mahomes. Yeah, he got hurt.
And she's like looking on the sideline every time Burrow's over there with his hat on. She goes, "Who's that kid with his hat on? He looks like he's 10." That's the quarterback, honey.
Mahomes' ankle, that's some shit there, man. They said high ankle sprain.
if they wouldn't have got
Yeah.
that last penalty, which I don't think it really was a penalty.
Oh, you don't think so, huh?
No.
See,
I mean, they were both going out of bounds, and he just was it was all motion. That was a gift to the Chiefs.
I don't know. You look at that. You look at that penalty. They were both of those players were out of bounds before he shoved him, and now the ref's going to look at it and he's going to say, okay, this started in bounds and it ended up in out of bounds, and they're going to say, okay, no call. But both of those guys were out of bounds before he actually went over there and shoved him. And I think that's what it done. And Cincinnati has a history of this, of blowing their chances of going to the Super Bowl by stupid penalties at the end of the game. You know.
Well, that was the case. The refs were too cold. They didn't want to do overtime.
Oh, stop. I think it was the right call, as unfortunate as it was, but you just can't. You can't put yourself in that position, and you can't certainly put it in the ref's hands.
And you guys know I'm not a football fan, so I don't watch a lot of it. I know the Bengals were in it last year.
Yeah, the Bengals are legit.
Who won the Super Bowl?
The Rams beat the Bengals.
The Rams, okay.
And then the Rams went to shit this year, and they lost all their star players, and now they're paying. They got a whole hell of a lot of money on the books, but not a lot of wins to show for it this year. So.
We are in February, and it's only a couple weeks till spring training.
Dude, I know. How many days till pitchers and catchers? Like 12, 11?
About 15, 14 days?
Less than that, I think.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
We got a couple. You two will be in your glory.
Oh, man, I'm looking forward
I'm helping Ben. I'm supporting him on his new journey.
Yeah, I just got back from baseball practice.
Yeah.
So we're off-season workouts. We got a couple folks in the chat. Happy Campers Eats and Treats. What's up, guys? We got to get you on the show in the near future. Shout out to them. I believe they're involved with Restaurant Week in York, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
that's
what is
coming up February 17th to the 26th.
Yeah, and if you want an awesome smash burger, but sorry, the fucking donuts.
Oh,
his donuts. Go in there and gift horse and see Happy Camper and Eats, man. It's good food.
Good stuff, good people. We got Pops in the chat. What's up, Dad?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, he signed in under Kevin Glass, not CPP.
You should have joined us, Pops. Come on.
You go.
Come on, man. What's up? You're out there in Washington.
Maybe
so
Canada.
What's everybody drinking?
I don't even have a beer. I've done this new fun thing.
Dude, come on now.
I'll hold this up.
You're hosting a beer drinking show, and you don't even have a beer in your hand.
Listen. I've dwindled it down to the weekends. I got to get some of these damn LBs off, man.
I got that. I got that for Christmas from.
That's a good one.
Dad got you that, ain't?
From Kevin.
Yep. Red flannel lager.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Donuts will be 2 for $5 over Restaurant Week. Get on.
2 for $5. I'm coming in.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude,
those things are unbelievable. I can't get over that.
They are.
You catch a little buzz. Catch a little buzz first, or even better, I'm sure.
Oh man. I remember when we were in there, and Carmen from BioLocal said you got to try the donuts, and we went and ordered when we were all in there that night. And Sally said, "You know you love it when I got that little old growl going." It's like, oh God, they were good.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm drinking. I had 2. These are both from Heavy Seas, a winter storm, and a glacial drift.
Okay.
I haven't eaten. I ate a little something.
Take your swallow there, and then tell the people what's on the schedule coming up. You just rattled off a whole hell of a lot of them before we joined.
Yeah,
starting with one in my backyard, I believe.
Yeah, so we've been having some luck. Lydia and Stone is going to be an upcoming episode after Dover Brewing. The Scabs, which is I think it's the Southern County Amateur Brewing Society. We met those guys out at Brew Kids on the Block in September. And they're going to be coming on with us. And I got Mood Up Brewery coming into studio. We're working on a few others. I was glad to finally get Molly Pitcher.
Oh yeah.
After trying to get them for a long time, we were good to get them. I was glad. Trying to pull some strings with Mad Chef, Big Dog, and Dave put up the Aldous. I did hear back from them that they may be interested. So Pilgaroo's another one on the forecast. So we're gonna keep rolling with this thing, man. We're having fun.
It sounds like a hell of a schedule. That's going to take us well into festival season, well into the summer. It sounds like, good God.
And speaking of festivals, I know we're planning on meeting this weekend. We got to put these on the dates and set aside. Even that one that messaged you when we were in it, Brew Kids on the Block. We ought to look them up since they kind of reached out to us.
The Newton one.
Yeah. We ought to just make a weekend and go out there.
That'd be something. Oh, hey, doggy.
Chloe.
Yeah, she climbed up in my lap.
I'm surprised the other one ain't up on your lap, licking your face with the camera.
Oh gosh.
Now Sandy's not out here, so the other one is with her. So he follows her around the house all the time. So if it's a choice between being beside me or being beside her, guess what? I'm history. You know. Hey,
I'm with you. I'm with you there.
I'm probably, I'll have hope to have some video up about the Ironheart Cannery.
That's another one Dave was talking to. They want to come on.
Yeah, they want to come on. I have some video from them. That's a massive process. Watching them, it all sits in a truck, and they just wheel it in and set it up, and there's a cannon shop in your living room right there. So
really, they just come to you and wow.
They just bring the stuff in, racks of stuff, and it's just one big process, from start to finish, and it's all, I would say probably about one can every 2 seconds of they fill up beer. I mean, and it's major, and I'm gonna have some video on that. I went down and I videotaped videotape. Wow, what am I dating myself? I got some. Yeah, that's it. I got a lot of video footage of that, and I just need to do some editing and let them see it real quick, and then hopefully we'll be able to put it out there for everybody to see.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
Nice.
It's
looking forward to that. Yeah. So for everybody watching, if you are interested in being on either show we got rolling here, head out to our link tree, and then you can see the full-length episode guest form and the Mix of Six live bookings. So we are really trying to provide this platform for all these entrepreneurs, local businesses, and whoever else really it's coming across the board to really tell us about what they got going on. So.
Yeah, and the one I forgot to mention is Matt from Crocodile Dog Marketing, who puts on the Brew Kids. I think they have something to do with the Oktoberfest as well. So we're working on him, but we have talked about other content that might be coming on this platform.
Oh yeah.
So with some of the brewers that we have had on, Dave's idea was to do a brewers roundtable at one time. And we are working on getting that, but a couple of them have the idea they want to do a brewers podcast under the Central PA Pour. So that's going to be some content that we're looking at. So that might be a special release for we're calling it the Flights of the Roundtable. And with us brewing, Dave's idea, I think what we'll do, Dave, is we'll have them in studio to record this, and we'll give them our beer.
Yeah.
To see how we messed it up.
Yeah, that'll be interesting, right? You got to have some spit buckets around.
So that's some content. I know we've been in contact and touching base with maybe a wine show.
Yeah, it's a wine connoisseur.
We're also in the talks and works of a coffee and cigar show. So we got some content that we're working on trying to build this brand that the four of us started. So hopefully
I
it
put
works.
something up on social media, whether today or yesterday, and it basically is trying to ask our followers what they want to see.
Yeah, I did see
Because because we've put a ton of time into this, and
that.
we want to share what we're doing and share this time and effort with the people that are willing to watch it. So like if you got something you want to see us do, beer related ish, entrepreneur related ish, let us know, because we're all for it. I put a grilling smoking TikTok up a couple
I
weeks
did
ago.
see that.
I don't know how it did. I sounded like a goofball because I didn't use the right mic, but the food was good. I enjoyed eating it. I enjoyed making it, and I got to do that every time I'm out there on the smoker. So
Yeah, and
it's just
who's the Beards Brewers and barbecue dude?
yeah, he's still going crazy. He's interactive. Oh, thank you for bringing him up, because I want to give a shout out to our Facebook group real quick that I created.
Central
If
PA
you're
Port Club.
if you're not in the Central PA Port Club, seek that out on Facebook. Just go to our regular page. You'll be able to find it somewhere on there, or just in the search bar. Join in that, because really we are, every time I post something, I'm repeating it in there. But not only that, but if I see something from one of these awesome folks that have blessed us with their time along this journey, I throw it in there as well, whether they got a happy hour going on or something, they're going to be somewhere. And anyway, whatever they got posted, I'm replicating it in there too, so our people can see that. And by all means, take some freedom and share some stuff in there. I know Glenn from Brewery Tours is throwing some of his posts in there as well. And so, yeah, you mentioned Beards, Brews, and Barbecues. That dude's awesome. He's
Awesome.
cranking out the food content and the beer content. He did like a mac and cheese challenge a few weeks ago. That takes a brave soul. For some reason I don't like mac and cheese, especially out the box. But anyways, side note, yeah, it seems like an awesome
My
dude.
wife's baked mac and cheese yet.
I'm all for that. I'm all for the homemade stuff. But yeah, the box stuff just wigs me out for some reason.
Come on, dude! It's Velveeta, liquid gold. Liquid gold.
Liquid gold. That sounds like a beer.
Hey,
or a gold slogger.
We're gonna have some beer names to start developing. So.
Oh yeah, we are.
My wife and I even brewed a cider. So
very nice.
We went over for the home brew supplies to brew my red ale, and she's like, "Oh, there's a cider kit." So Monday night I came home and we did the cider for her.
Nice.
And sorry, Dave and Kevin, but I had that last Coast kit, so I wound up brewing that Monday night too. So that is in the fermenter.
Oh, okay.
Guess what? I didn't put no flavor profile to it, so hopefully I didn't screw it up.
All right. Yeah. Well, you did it again without us, so we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Second time's a charm.
The original gravity was just almost right on spec, so I didn't screw that one up yet.
Not yet. Hey, we're creeping up on a half an hour, boys. You got any final words?
No. Just like Ben said, man, give us a like, follow, sub. Use that hashtag CPP500. We need to get to 500 people. We're doing this out of the fun and love that we have for this industry, but we need your support. What was that post you put up there? The easiest thing you could do for a band and change band to podcast.
Yes. Let me. I got that in the photos here. How to help a band for free. Costs nothing. The like button costs nothing. Increases our reach. The comment is a great way to leave feedback and reviews, or just engage or motivate us. And the share button introduces us to new people and venues and spreads our brand.
Yep.
And my furnace just kicked on. I'm down in the basement for the first time. Is it obnoxious?
I don't hear it.
No, I don't hear it.
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
Then we're good to go.
And Anthony Blackwell and his ABJ man, he was like, dude, I got paid for this stuff just because his brand is growing so quick. So we need to grow the CPP, and it's going to depend on everybody.
Oh, for sure. And I think that's why we talked about spreading the content around different niches and things of that nature. So we can try to get in touch with more people, get in touch with more businesses, and really try to continue to spread the word on what we're doing. And shout out to ABJ too, man. Sub to his channel. he's taken off like crazy this year. Kind of went solo.
It won't be long before you'll start seeing him on the sideline reporters on AEW or Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown or NXT. So
Yeah, no shit.
Dude, I didn't even know there was that many wrestling programs out there.
Oh my god. Well, largely it's 2 companies now, and they've got six shows between them. But hell, yeah, there's lots of independents as well. And if you're interested in that kind of thing, check out Anthony. Check out his channel because he's got interviews with indie wrestlers from Pennsylvania, from all over, the East Coast, and so on and so forth. So. Yeah, dude, there's lots of wrestling. Royal Rumble was last weekend, man. I'm still a little geek with that. My wife makes fun of me. She's watching it with me now sometimes. So
my wife, if I want my wife out of the room, I'll turn on wrestling.
You got to find something else to do.
She quickly exits.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hey, we got a beer night coming up. Back to the roots this weekend.
Yep. Back to our roots. This whole podcast thing's taken away from our monthly beer nights. So
yeah, seriously,
we need to keep them up because that's where this all originated from.
Yep. Yeah.
So
we've been busy.
We're gonna have quite a few people there Saturday night. So only bring one.
Only bring one. Then,
Made that mistake.
Yeah, there's gonna be 8 or 9 of us there. So. That's a lot of beer sampling if we all bring 2 or 3. And I need to kind of be coherent a little bit in the morning. So, but Ben, thanks for having Dave and I on.
Yeah, thanks. This is
Anytime,
great.
guys. I always enjoy.
Dave, when are you going to start your live episodes?
What's that?
When are you going to start your live episodes?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check my watch here. Okay. I'll send you a memo.
Okay.
Oh, here's Dad. He's on the other account again. Cheers to Saturday.
Cheers to Saturday. There you go.
Shout out, Pops. All right, guys. Well, thank you all. Thank you very much for tuning in at Central PA Pour, wherever you get your podcast. Sub to the YouTube channel. We appreciate your support, but don't stop now because this ship ain't stopping. So.
Nope.
Hop on and continue the love and support. We appreciate all of it. Have a safe week.
Bring a 4-pack or 6-pack with you, man.
Yeah, there you
Hop
go.
on this train being a 4-pack or 6-pack. And what do you got? Oh, Ben, you ain't got a beer, sorry.
I don't have a beer. Well, boys, let's all be bonded by beer.
By beer. Cheers.
Have a good night.
Cheers.
Cheers everybody.
Cheers.